Guys, it's Evna Green living here, and I'm super excited to be back with another video. I'm actually in my bedroom because it's really cool in here by the fan. It's hot already, yes. Okay, so my plans for today, just to get these seedlings started and give you guys a garden update, and that's it. That's it, just to enjoy the day, and I'm doing some lesson planning if you're here for homeschooling. Okay, so what's happening is I planted into my in-ground beds, and some of the stuff has come up, but not everything has come up. And the way I'm looking at it, after about a month, everything should be up. So I pretty much can see the things that I need to replant and then just take out there. So if I were to buy a 4-pack of these vegetable seedlings, they would be $1.50, and I have 22 rows, and there's something that didn't come up for every row. So when you start, doing the math, it can easily get up to about $200, $200, and I'm just not wanting to do that. I'm wanting to do a lot with a little, which is the reason for my channel and the reason I'm doing this anyway. So since I already have some pots here, I had soil here, and I still have organic seeds here, I am actually going to start a few more. I know it's probably too late, but I figured, you know what? It's better than nothing. So join me today as I try to quickly pot up a few more seeds to see if we can grow them and then transplant them into the in-ground beds. So let's turn you around. Okay, so the noise in the background is my fan. Here are my seeds. I've got 2 trays. This is how it would look if you were just to take the soil and just kind of dump it on the trays. But what I did here was I took my Sharpie marker and I just poked a hole in each one. And I'm going to go through here and plant some of these seeds and then label them up. And then I'll just do you a update on these once I'm doing my garden tour updates as well. Okay, so enough of this. Let's go and see what's actually growing and what we already have up and started in the garden, the raised beds and the in-ground beds. Okay, so now we're outside starting with our raised beds, and I'm super sad because some kid pulled up 2 of my nasturtium flowers. So these are all my kales and Aaron's beets. Imagine it was the same person that pulled up the carrots that was right here. It's okay. Look, my peppers are getting bigger and my flowers are growing. If the kids hadn't pulled my nasturtiums that was in the other bed, this is what they would have looked like. So I've been out here cutting this lettuce and these kales, but something is eating my kale and it's really upsetting me. Okay, we've got some corn and peas and beans in the back. My cucumbers are looking good right here. And actually, I went ahead and got just a few more so we could get a little something quicker. We have some oregano and some thyme and some flowers that are coming. So this bed is growing as well. Okay, here's more of Papa's beets and some dill and parsley. I've been using parsley to cook with, and some lettuces. We've been eating the lettuces. You can kind of see here. We've been having a good time with that lettuce. And we've been eating the kale, so you can see the kale's gone. And I've got some chard that's moving really slowly. But if something looks yellow, I just pluck it off and I give it to the chickens and I let them eat that. Okay. We've got a few things here. But again, we got a lot of empty spaces, so I'll be filling these spaces 4, 5, 6, 7. So probably I can fill up at least 10 things over here. So I'm going to be filling this up. I just wanted to be sure that nothing came up at the last minute, because sometimes that does happen, and I've had that happen. Something's over here eating my beautiful cabbages. Yep, you can see kind of right in there. Got a little bit of something. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that. We have some cauliflower over here and some broccolis over here. And if you look really close, I thought I had one. I was going to say you can kind of see a little baby in there. But these are not the ones. A few flowers trying to come up, so we'll give them time and space. flowers in the back are really happy. These Brussels sprouts are really sprouting and looking good. I mean, these were all different sizes kind of when I planted them. But I tell you, I'm really pleased. Look at these. They're definitely getting big here. This is a really big one. Last but not least, we have my tomatoes, and they are doing really good as well. We've got my basil right here. But you guys remember how small these were. And now you can just see they are really, really getting big. So I am super excited about these tomatoes and the way they're growing. Let's see how the in-ground bed is doing. Okay, so for sure this bed looks good. And this bed, I'm not really sure what's going on. There's like a cluster, then nothing, and then one, and then just a few more down at the bottom. And this next row looks almost barren, except there's one here. And then there's not another one until here, which is 2, and then one at the end, which is 3. I think this bed only has, there's one about right here where my finger is. I think that bed only has 1. Not as happy as I would like to be, but that's okay, because my corn are making me smile. The corn are definitely growing, and they're doing good. But then you go over here to this bed, and maybe I'm just not being patient enough, but I can't see anything. But also I noticed there's little birds out here, and I'm just wondering if the little birds over here kind of eating my things. There's something right there. I'm not sure if that's, I think I remember planting corn there. But yeah, this bed doesn't look like much. Now this bed just got some stuff come in, so that's why I'm saying about giving it a little extra time. This just came up, so we have 1, 2, 3. Maybe I got a little too excited. It's just 3 there. And this bed we've got a few goodies. These are flowers. You can see the nasturtium. So I'm just planted a flower. It's another one. It's another one. Something planted grew over here out of space. And there's another one right there. So this one only has that one little thing growing right here. Well, okay, there's 2. So there's one here. There's one here. I would want to say they're watermelon, but I'm not sure. That's why I'm not naming things. Definitely a melon. Here's one. But then I don't see any more of this. I see one at the top. So only 2 for that bed. I'm just going to step across. It's a little frustrating. But you know what? The stuff's going to grow when it's ready and it's time. There's one. There's one. So that row has 2. But it's like, for all that hard work just to get 2 things per row, not really feeling that. So this row doesn't look like too much is happening. This row right here doesn't look like too much is happening. I do see one tall one at the end. And looks like we may have just 1 or 2 little things here. We started to mulch here just to make life a little bit easier to walk and stuff. Oh, look! Oh, this is so exciting! Wow! Oh my goodness! I see something! So this is the 1, 2, 3. This is the 3rd bed. So for sure this is a it's a tomato. And you can see we've got a little bit more growing here, but you've really got to be mindful because everything just grows together. And so I tried to wait for some of these to make sure that the little things weren't growing in with the big things. So this looks for sure like what I want. And this looks like a faux. Okay. trying to decide what's friend and foe. Sometimes I've got it right, and sometimes not so much. But let's go down a little bit further. I see a few more. There's one right there. This is a foe. Here's another one right here. So I'm happy that these are finally, see? Just came in something that came on and tried to bite it. But I'm really happy that those are starting to come up some over here. And my last row right here. And let's see if I can see anything that I want. Sorry about that. We saw a deer. So here is the last bed, and like I said, it's just so much just growing here. But I think this is, no, that's not what I want either. Is that what I want? I'll let it grow a little bit taller to the side. That's what I want in this bed. I think this may be what I want right here. This is what I want. And so all the rest of them are weeds. So guys, anyway, I hope your gardens are well. I want to encourage you, those of you who you see everybody else have all the beautiful pictures of produce coming and you don't have produce. I know it can be hard. I know it's kind of stressful. It's like, oh, I'm working so hard and it's my work in vain. But, you know, we all grow and learn and run our races at our own paces. And so just got to be okay with that. And in time, your harvest will come, my harvest will come. You be encouraged. I'm being encouraged. And remember, you can do a lot with a little. And until next time, blessings.